We here at Mayhem Media
understand the trials and tribulations of life.
No matter how hard life can get.
Suicide is never the answer.
There's more assistance available today than ever before.
If you or a loved one are suffering from suicidal thoughts, please don't try and take it on alone.
Call or text 988 if you live in the United States.
Or if you're in Great Britain, call 116123 or text 85258.
The world is a better place with you in it.
Damn! Oh my! Sweet!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to Into the Barricade. I am the last outlaw, Jesse James, joined as always by my co-host, the one and only Connor Clarkson. Connor, how goes it today, my man?
Yes, I'm good. Are you cushy, my friend?
I am cushy, my mush.
Wonderful.
Cushy, bruv. I got my cuppa, I got my Tim Tams, and I am ready to tuck in for the day.
You've got the cup of tea for the big fella. We are all good.
We do.
So
we're going to just do a Money in the Bank coverage today.
I mean, to be fair, it was actually probably one of the best Money in the Banks in recent years. That doesn't actually compare to much, but I mean, match of the night, Lyra versus Becky, hands down.
Yeah,
Lyra versus Becky.
I gotta admit, and I'm very confused on that match, but we'll touch on that when we get to it.
The debut of Ron Killings. Obviously, the fan base does actually work.
Worked for Matt Hardy.
This is very true. Again, who won Money in the Bank for the women's? Naomi. Naomi won the women's Money in the Bank.
I thought that was very obvious.
I mean, I still don't get why she won the qualifying match. Like, it would have made more sense for Nia to win it.
I agree, but I felt like as soon as Naomi was put in the match, it was obvious she was going to win.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, to be fair, with her winning, it would... The only thing I can think to make that make sense is if, for some reason, Jade's the champion.
Or it's the way to get the title to Jade.
That works. Seth Rollins obviously wins men's Money in the Bank. Let's be honest, we both knew
also saw that coming. As much as I wanted it to be L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Jacob is no longer with Solo.
I hate you, Solo.
Probably the best thing that happened all fucking night.
Yeah.
Apart from Ron. And
Ron,
then
yeah.
the random last minute match of Dominic Mysterio and what's his face?
Octagon.
That's the one.
Octagon Jr. Dude, that match surpassed my expectations.
I mean, what is it with WWE just casually like, oh yeah, fuck it, we're 24 hours away, let's just put a random match.
I think they realized they only had 4 matches announced.
Yeah, but I swear that PLEs used to have like 6, 7 matches.
Yeah, and they only had 4.
Again, they did that for Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, but Saturday Night Main Event isn't really a pay-per-view. It's like a premium live event. It's just like a special show. It's like when, I don't want to say when AEW does special shows, because god damn, that 4-hour Fighter Fest was a banger.
Yes, it was. I mean, Saturday Night Main Event, the best way I can describe it is just an excuse to have 2 hours of fucking commercials.
It's a glorified house show.
Pretty much. Do you know what I mean? The shit that's on there is pretty much how
it's always meaning. meaningless. It's a meaningless title match. I don't think the title has ever changed hands on Saturday Night Main Event. I think they mentioned something about it.
Legit. And I mean, honestly, Saturday Night Main Event, yeah, it's another show, but do we really have to sit through half the fucking show of commercials?
Do we need another show?
Commercials and fucking YouTube adverts. Do you know what I mean? It's like 2 hours of just commercials. It's like, what the fuck? But
My God.
we're not here.
Anyway, that's the Money in the Bank review show, not a Saturday Night Main Event hater post.
I mean, it could turn into that at this point.
Right?
But
show went off the rails in worse ways.
Logan and Cena against what I'm now going to call the press conference champions. Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes.
I love them too.
They just take each fucking press conference drunk by the looks of this.
Adrenaline, yeet my soul. Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes.
Whoa, there goes
Right, whoa, yeet. I'll see myself out.
I mean, hang on 1 second. There you go. Look, they've obviously told me they want you back, so I've had to bring you back.
Right. Due to overwhelming fan backlash.
Exactly.
The hashtag trending worldwide.
But Cena and Logan really is a tag team. No point.
I mean, if the object is to get me to boo you, Logan as your partner couldn't get any better of a choice.
I mean, it's weird how these two idiots, I'm calling them idiots because they are, let's be honest.
Stupid idiots.
After 25 years and just someone that shouldn't be in the business. I mean, they're getting... Is it mad to think that they're getting booed more than what Dominic Mysterio was?
All right. I had somebody ask me the other day, and as soon as he said it, I was like, fuck you. How dare you make me think logically? If you had never heard of Logan Paul prior to his WWE debut, would you still hate that dude?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No way. I'd be like, this motherfucker is the bomb.
No, he's related to Jake. Need I say more?
But if you didn't know anything about those two, like if you had never heard of either one of them, didn't know anything about his YouTube career, all the shit in Japan, didn't know anything about him running his mouth online, didn't know about his prime, didn't know about the podcast. If you just saw him as a wrestler for the first time, you'd be like, holy shit. This kid's going to be Hulk Hogan.
I mean, you've got a point. Like, I'm British. We don't get paid enough to think.
That's true.
So
you don't have a license to think.
Logical thinking, I just don't do it. I just don't get paid enough for that shit.
That's not in the British lexicon.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Yep, that's right.
But, again, to be fair, what's he done? 15, 20 matches?
Yeah.
I mean,
and
fair play.
Solid.
Should we get him a cup of tea? If he comes on the podcast, we need to make him a cup of tea.
All right. I'll make him a deal. I will choke down a prime if he comes on this podcast. Logan Paul, the invitation's out.
I'll get a prime for next time we do this. And I'll down it there and then within 10 seconds.
I'll drink 2 of them like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll just pour them on my face so I don't actually have to drink them.
Right. That's the plan for next week, yeah?
Prime is awful. All right. Women's Money in the Bank match.
I mean, all I'm going to say is, Stephanie, really? 3 matches in 24 hours?
Dude, Stephanie McCurr is a monster. My biggest moment was watching him set up the dual code red for 45 seconds and totally not nailing the timing.
Yep. But I mean, to be fair, highlight of the match, Devil's Kiss on a ladder.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. There was a lot of moments in that match. Alexa Bliss eating that double pancake. Oh, God. My chest hurt.
I thought the women's was better than the men's this year.
I agree. I agree.
Really, I mean, to be fair, with the men's, obviously you had the two security guys. What's his face? Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed. And then you had Jacob Fatu and Jeff Cobb. He will always be known as Jeff Cobb. I don't give a fuck about this.
Yeah, I don't care. I ain't calling him JC Mateo. That's dumb.
It's like it's Ricky Starks, not Ricky fucking Saints.
Although I didn't think I'd get used to Gunther.
I mean, no, I've got to admit that did take me a bit of time to get used to.
Oh, I bet, especially with you watching him his entire indie career kind of thing.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, I watched him from pretty much NXT UK. Back when NXT UK was a thing.
Well, I mean, I watched him before that. Like, I remember watching him in Evolve. I remember him watching WXW matches.
Shit. I forgot he had a little run in WXW.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Fuck.
And what's the other one that's big in England? Is it Progress?
Progress.
Rev Pro.
Rev Pro is always the one because that was the one that pretty much catapulted Will Ospreay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the one that shot Ospreay. Yeah, because him and Ospreay feuded in Rev Pro too.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Will Ospreay fucking feuded with anyone in Rev Pro.
Well, yeah, Will Ospreay will throw hands with a goose. Don't give a shit.
Pretty much. That's one way to tenderize one's meat.
Right? But yeah, I agree. I thought the women's match was better than the men's match. I don't know. I felt like I knew Naomi was going to win going in, but I also felt like that one had the most, oh shit, she actually could win this kind of thing. They all made sense. Like, nobody thought Andrade El Idolo was going to win that match. Nobody thought El Grande Americano was going to win that match. The only 2 people anybody had hope for were Rollins and LA Knight, and we all knew Seth Rollins was taking it.
Yep. But I mean, match of the night, 100% Lyra versus Becky.
All right. Here's my issue with this. Why do we have a 6-time world champion going after a mid-card title?
It's exactly what I said to Jacob on a prediction show.
My argument from the business standpoint is they need to elevate the title. My refutal to that is they've only had one friggin' champion. Lyra's the only Intercontinental champion so far.
Legit. That's like fucking what? That's like Gunther going to be like, oh yeah, I don't need a world title. Let me just go for the US.
Yeah, so we need to elevate the title. So let Lyra come in here and break friggin' Becky in half.
Exactly. I mean, Becky could have fucking gone for a different title.
Well, yeah, Becky didn't say she'd never challenge for any title again, just that title. Well, what's she need to challenge for the mid-card title for? She's a 6-time, 8-time world champion, whatever the hell.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, that, for me, didn't make sense. Like, someone with the run that Lyra's had, especially with NXT and all of that shit.
It's like when Seth dropped the world title and then went and won the US title. I'll never understand those. What's the point? Like, I don't get it.
I think it's just shit booking at this point.
Yeah, we didn't know who to put the belt on for the next three weeks.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair, talk about shit booking. Well, I wouldn't exactly say shit booking, but it was more a filler match for Dom versus Octagon.
I don't understand the booking of the match, but it was a solid match.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was a solid match. The problem is, you literally wanted the match, 4 hours ago?
And not only that, it was there any real chance that Octagon was going to win that match?
No.
Like, come on, let's be real. And that's the booking that drives me nuts as a fan.
Yeah, it's just the stuff that you're like, this is meant to be a big PLE.
Yeah.
And you're just booking filler shit.
Why can people always talk about the Attitude. The reason the Attitude Era was so friggin' over is the stories were so deep.
Yeah.
Everybody was in a storyline somewhere.
And everything was just more entertaining.
Now it's like we have one storyline going at a time.
Yeah.
Why do we not have a tag team title match at Money in the Bank?
Exactly. Why couldn't fucking Io Sky have a match? Why couldn't Anthony Stratton put the title on the line.
Yep. But we got Dom versus Octagon.
Legit. And I mean, what I don't get as well, like even with the Cena, Logan, and the press conference champions, as they will forever be, is why would you have both champions in a tag team match and then not have any world title fights on the card?
Yeah. That's another one. Yeah. Why are both champions in a match, but neither of their titles are on the line?
Exactly.
Like, why are we having PLEs where the world championship is not on the line? Isn't that the most important thing in the company?
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the thing that people go for, hence the reason the Money in the Bank fucking contract.
Right.
Like, it would have made more sense if that tag team match was, okay, winner of the match takes both titles. Either Cena and Logan have a title, or Jay and Cody have the titles.
All right, now we get to the fun question. Who waits longer to cash in? Seth or Naomi?
Who waits longer? Shit. I'm saying Seth cashes in on Cena.
Really?
Yeah. I'm saying
All right.
Seth cashes in on Cena.
Okay.
And I'm saying Naomi goes for Tiffy and then gets the title, but eventually drops it to Jade.
All right, we're saying the same thing with Naomi, but who cashes in first?
Seth.
Think so? I think Seth holds.
No, I'm saying Seth because look, he won the title 10 years ago at Mania. He won the contract 10 years at Mania, cashed in the same night. I was kind of expecting him to cash in at the end of that fucking tag match.
John Cena match.
Legit. And basically
Cash in on both of them.
Here we go.
That would have been genius.
Legit.
Actually, I never even thought of that. If he'd came in the middle of the match.
Yeah, because they're going to have to stop a tag match.
Yeah.
Because the cash-in overrules the tag match.
Yeah, that's true. Good call. I think Rollins holds. I think Naomi cashes in by the next PLE.
What is the next? I don't think it's going to be the next one.
SummerSlam, I think.
No, next one's Night of Champions.
Night of Champions, that's right.
June. It won't be Night of Champions because they're doing that massive fucking tournament thing.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think it will be, because everybody will be tired.
Good point. I told you, I don't get paid to think logically.
I know. These things just come to me, Connor. I'm not the genius you think I am.
Remember what we said a few months ago?
You can't walk and I can't talk? Yeah, it was a good night. It's a good night.
Yes, it was.
It was a hell of a staff meeting, that's for sure.
A hell of a staff meeting. Still don't know how I got up those stairs. Still don't know how you carried me up those stairs.
Don't say you got up the stairs because I hauled you up the stairs, Connor.
Oh God, we've had some fun times. We need to do it again sometime.
America rules.
Yes, it does. Next time I'm over there, I'm gonna have to make a slight detour for it.
Deal. Well, all right, guys, that ends our coverage for Money in the Bank review. As always, I am the last outlaw, Jesse James. He's the one and only Connor Clarkson. Thank you for joining us here for our coverage, and we'll talk to you next week about what happened in WWE.
Damn! Oh my!
Sweet!